Okay, yeah, I know I said new episodes would come in a while, but lately at the household, after all this chaotic stuff, it's like nothing ever happened. So, I guess I'll just continue with the episodes. So, yeah, more episodes that come in. Okay, shut up. So let's get started, shall we? First thing I want to talk about is look at this picture. This picture that is now on the screen, replacing my face. This is by College Humor, and I guess now it's been out for a while, like a little bit. I'm not sure how many days it's been, but most people I know call it Modern Fox and the Hound, as you can probably tell why. And how does this photo make you feel? Yeah, me too. It makes me feel very, very like I don't know. It makes me feel sad and depressed, and I will tell you why. Um, it's a part of life that we make friends and we move on. I guess that's how it works. That's how this damn universe works, which is booty. Anyway, um, as I said, we make friends and we move on, or we lose friends. Um, and this photo makes me think of my middle school days as I went on to high school. Um, Around my second year of middle school, I um, I had this friend Robert. We met in drumline, and we talked a little bit here and there. But then later on in the year, like 2 weeks after the school started, I like my classes. I was moved into more advanced classes, and then I saw Robert there, and it turns out Robert and I had every single class together. So we actually got to talk a lot more, and we became really close. We became inseparable, or however you pronounce it. Um, yeah, we hung out, we talked. He came over to my house, I went over to his house. We went out and did stuff. Well, kind of. I mean, we live in a really boring place. I mean, it's the desert. Anyway, but yeah, we were together all the time. We we talked, we hung out at lunch. We, like I said, I went over, he went over. We played games. We played music since he played the drums, and I started trying to do the bass. But we were both in drumline, so that's where we were kind of. We were like equally matched in the drums. We played snare, obviously, since middle school is not gonna let you play on a set. But that was the oh crap. Actually, it was the first year of high school that happened. Second year, um, we were still pretty close. We actually had two classes together, so we were kind of, we were like, oh yeah, awesome. But then, um, it was around the middle of the second year, and we were hanging out at lunch, and we were talking usual stuff. The next day at lunch, I see him sitting with these other kids, and I was like, oh no, big deal. Yeah, we're best friends, but we have other friends. I had other friends that I got to nerd out with because Robert wasn't that big of a nerd like I am. I mean, I had friends who loved Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts, anime, um, Rock Band and Guitar Hero and all that stuff. Robert was more of a Halo kind of person, Call of Duty, and I'm not really that big of a fan of first-person shooters. But yeah, he started hanging out with the other kids, and I was like, yeah, yeah, no big deal. We all have different friends. We don't have to be each other by every second. And that happened for quite a while. And then one day, I just walked up to him. He was sitting down with the other friends, and my friends weren't there really. So I was like, hey, I'll join you guys. And then he tells me to go fuck off. So I didn't know what to think, but I just let that process for a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'll talk to you soon, I guess. then he just started like ignoring me, I guess. I don't know if it was me that changed, or maybe he changed. Maybe we both changed. But he just, one day, he didn't want to hang out anymore. And, that just, it takes me back. I would always see him at lunch, and he would see me, like he'd look at me, and then he'd just look away. And yeah, that was that. I guess that's part of life though, you make friends. Either he gets tired of you, or you get tired of them, and one of you tells the other one to go fuck off and make some other friends. But it was sad, yeah. I mean, he was my best friend, and I didn't really have any friends that close like we were. I mean, yeah, I did have friends, but like I said, we weren't just that close like Robert and I was. And then high school came along. All my friends went to the same high school except for me. I got sent to a different high school. Like, I think it was the rival high school actually. That's because I moved a few blocks away from the middle school and the high school. So I went to that other school. And then, they all kind of just stopped talking to me. Except this one friend. I had a friend named Sergio. And, we text each other sometimes still, but that's only sometimes. We don't text each other or even talk like we used to. And I said, hey man, how's the old gang? Does everyone remember me? Do they talk about me? And he says, yeah, we talk about you a little bit. I mentioned you. And they're like, yeah, I remember Ruben. And then they just talk about something else. Robert, however, he doesn't talk to any of them. Robert's, wow, he's changed a lot. So, that's it. We kind of just drifted apart. You'll make friends like that. You'll make friends that you're super close with, and then you drift apart. And then, in high school, I had this one friend. Let's just call him, let's call him Sonic. Yeah, and the reason I say that is because, oh man, this guy, like he wore a Sonic, I think he wore a Sonic backpack. I don't know. But he wore like a Sonic beanie, shirt, sweater. He was blue. He was blue. Like, you could see him a mile away. I know he's listening right now. I'm sorry, but it's kind of true. But, he and I, yeah, we got along, but we talked just like, yo, what's up? Or like, hey, you like the Beatles? I like the Beatles. You like Pokemon? I like Pokemon. I don't know if he I can't remember if he liked Yu-Gi-Oh, but I never got into it, but I was just like, whatever. You'll make friends like that. You don't really talk, and now, Sonic and I, we talk all the time. We hang out almost all the time. And, it's weird because, well, I just saw him with Sonic, he was a friend, but he wasn't that close, and now we're super, super close. Well, I don't know about super, super close, but we're super close. Anyway, yeah, and, I think he told me that I was fun to hang out with, and he always liked hanging out with me. Wow, I have bad memory. I just remember we would hang out every so often at lunch, and that was pretty much it. We didn't have any classes together because he was a junior and I was a freshman. We were both freshmen. I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. No, cut the episode. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, you'll make friends like that. You'll be super close, but maybe you'll drift apart, or you won't be close at all, and then you get really super close. I mean, that's honestly how I feel with Sonic. And even our friend Drew, we have a mutual friend named Drew. And how did Drew and I become friends? Sonic and Drew already knew each other because they both draw, and Drew's like an animator. really good stuff, really good artists. They're both really good artists. Yeah. Anyway, that's how they became friends. Drew and I actually met our senior year. I think we had economics class together, and we started talking a little, and then we also had English, and I was playing Pokemon, and then he saw me, and then we were walking out because class just ended, and we started talking about like, Batman, or who's gonna play the new Batman, and we started talking about like the Ratchet and Clank movie, Sly Cooper movie, and then the school year ended, I think. Yeah, it did. And then we started talking on Facebook like a lot, and then, you know, I just like that. Drew was just some dude in my economics class, and now he's just a really good friend, and it's amazing. It's you never know what's gonna happen. You'll never know what friends are your true friends, and what weirdos you see sitting across from you will be your close friends. No offense, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys don't take offense to that. Anyway, so yeah, that picture of the Fox and the Hound, which you probably already forgot about, you know, I even forgot I was talking about it just now, but, it just reminded me of the friends I made, and I guess the friends I will make in the future. But honestly, I just hope my current friendships right now with Drew and Jeremy, I just hope they last. Because they're good friends. I don't want to see them drift apart. Guys, don't drift apart, or I'll track you down, and I'll make you remember me, and that's the end of the episode. I'm sorry. I'm such a creep. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's gonna do it. Thanks for tuning in to my talk show. You guys know who I am. You guys know who Teeg's talk show is. I mean, what Teeg's talk show? Oh my god. Okay, I cannot talk today. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.